How you guys doing today? That's good. Today on Cooking with Andy, we're going to be doing brownies, Jiffy brownies, except we're not doing with nuts because I don't like nuts. Today we are going to be making very delicious brownies. Now I have not made brownies in the longest time, so you have to bear with, because nobody cooks like Andy Smith, huh? Okay. The first thing you want to do when you do start off with cooking is you want to read the ingredients. You want to start by preheating the oven to 350 degrees. I'll walk over to my oven. I'll look inside to make sure everything, it's dirty, it's so embarrassing. But I'm going to look inside, make sure nothing's in there, everything's clear. And I'm going to hit my bake button. And then I'm just going to move up to, how much did they say? 350 degrees. Okay, now, as that's heating up, we'll prepare the brownies. Next thing I'll have to do is have a greased oven loaf pan. So, I'm going to go over to the loaf pan, grab my greased oven loaf pan, wherever that may be. We'll get that later though, because we'll find it in a bit. 1 package of fudge brownie mix. I wonder where that is. Right here! Don't fret. Whenever it says, it will say every ingredient, including what it is. 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water. Well, I got the egg. As you can see, I have a filled up fridge of all my food needs. I'll put my egg down there to make sure I know where it is and hope it doesn't roll off. I gotta get 1 tablespoon of water, but I'll get that as soon as I need it. It will tell me to blend all the ingredients thoroughly. Now, keep in mind you don't want to blend the greased loaf pan. Just the ingredients, okay? Now, we want chewy fudge brownies, not cake-like brownies, so these are going to be chewy fudge. There are 2 different kinds that I can do on this. I will be doing the chewy fudge today. Now I'm going to get my mixer. As you can see, I've already got the mixer already set up. Not fully, of course. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the cake mix in right now. What I'm carefully doing right now is making sure I don't tear the back of the box with all my instructions on. Come and take a look at this. Now this is the brownie cake mix. We got enough of it to which it will last us pretty well. You want to taste it to make sure it tastes alright. Because sometimes you can have a bad brownie mix. I'm next cracking the egg. Egg is essential to some sort because it makes it more gooey. Next I'm going to get, you can come along, is I'm going to get some water. You can keep it on my face. Dumb fuck. Okay. It says 1 tablespoon of water. Now, I wouldn't want to use this for a tablespoon, would I? What was I thinking? I'm going to use these. 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup, 1/2 cup, 1/3/4. No, this is not what I need. I'm just joking with you guys. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to find my measurement stuff. 1 tablespoon. How convenient. I have 2 types of water. This is my tap water and this is my clean water. I'm not going to use tap water. I want to use clean water. So I'm going to use this. I fill it up to the line that is designated to me. And I'm going to carefully walk over to the thing. And I'm going to pour it in. And I'll mix it around with a spoon that I got because it's already wet and I don't need to dirty another spoon. Dakota, you stupid bitch! Sorry, that's my dog. Now I'm going to mix it around a little bit. Now I didn't need to mix it around, but I did it because I wanted to. Nothing that I do is required. It's just my own additions. Okay. Oops. Okay. It says to blend the ingredients thoroughly. Now, I don't desire chopped nuts, but it says 1/2 cup chopped nuts if desired. Now, if you don't want to have 1/2 cup chopped nuts, or if you wanted to have more or less, you could. It is not mandatory to put that in to make the flavor of the brownie. This will make about 6 to 10 genuine brownies. Now that I have started the mixing process, I'm going to put in my mixers. What they will do is spin around and keep the brownie mix going. You find the slots where they go in, and you turn it until it does actually fit in. Now that they are both in, I will start spinning them and make sure they spin all together in correct form. They do. So I'm going to move it in and turn it on. Be careful not to spread it around. This is my dog, Fred. Now I'm on to greasing my loaf pan. What I need to find is my Crisco.
Go.
Finally, I found my Crisco. Now Crisco is an important ingredient for greasing up your pan. Smell it. It's disgusting. What you'll do is you'll smear it around inside your cake pan to make sure that it doesn't stick. It'll also add a little bit of flavor to your brownies, which is what is most desired. You can also use butter. Butter works just as well. Crisco will add more flavor though, because Crisco is made for that, not butter. As I'm greasing my loaf pan, I'm going to check out what degree my stove is. And it's at 310 degrees. So I only have about 40 more degrees to go before we're all set. Wow, that's pretty disgusting. As you can see, the fudge mix is starting to form. It's starting to look like real brownies. Now that the pan is fully started and greased up and ready to go, and as you can see, the brownie mix is all set too, basically what I'm saying, we're all set to pour it into the mix. Pour it into the container. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull this off. Whoa, you know what that means? That means the baking thing is ready. Okay. Now I'm basically scooping. There must be laughing gas in this room. Now that we're... Did you want to lick these? Too bad. You're on the other side of the camera. As you can see, I'm being neat and clean about all my work because I don't want to make a mess. Now I have the main proportion of the mix. I'm going to slowly pour it in to my container. And this will make nice, fudgy, gooey brownies. What do kids like to eat with brownies? Milk. So always make sure you have a lot of milk around the house when you're making brownies. Although it's not required to make brownies with milk, sure it's required to eat it with milk. Okay, now I'm basically getting all the rest of the stuff out.
Go.
As you can see, I'm still scooping this out. But now I'm using a smaller spoon. I want every inch of this fudgy, gooey dream of mine to be in my creation. The clock is ticking because the oven's ready. Okay, now I am spreading around the brownies to every corner of my loaf pan because what this will do is make the brownies more than one clump of crap in the middle. Next week on the show, we're making corn muffins. That's next week. Or next time we do the show. We're not already canceled. Because we suck shit. Just kidding, guys. Now that the brownie mix is almost evenly spread across the borders, we're going to walk over to my stove. This is good. Okay. Don't forget to look at the box. to make sure how much time we need. Make sure how much we know how much time we need. So I'll see you in about a second or so. Oh, what a mess. Well, now that we're baking, we're gonna start cleaning up. As you can see on the timer, we still have about another 24 minutes. But don't worry, you don't have to wait that long. This is TV time. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting all my trash away. What I did was I went over the ingredients and the instructions again, just to make sure that I'm doing everything correct. This isn't dirty, only the other bowl is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this away right now, and I'm gonna make sure that this doesn't get cleaned as well, because this will be unnecessarily cleaned. Not that that's bad, but it's more stuff for me to put away later. Always make sure this is down, so it doesn't hurt anybody. Hi, welcome back. It was my mom. Okay, I have to put this down back where it belongs. Into my lazy Susan it goes. Now I'm going to carry around the dirty bottles and stuff that I have here. This is not a bottle, this is a bowl. And what I do to separate my dirties from my cleans is I take the dirties out of the bowl, out of the sink, and put it into the bowl. That way my dirties are all neatly stacked together. We don't need this box anymore. So what we're going to do is we're just going to throw it out in the trash. Man, that brownie mix is good. Next thing I do is I always clean out my sink. The sink is very important to stay clean because germs can form in there and cause a disease. You make sure every nook and cranny is clean. So that way you don't get in trouble when your mom gets home. Now I'm opening up the dishwasher, which is practically full already. I'm going to just put all the remaining items in there that need to be cleaned. Always remember, silverware goes in the silverware slots. Don't put the silverware over the others because it will fall and clog up your drain. And you will have a messy kitchen. And if there's a messy kitchen, I get mad because I like my kitchen clean. Did you know germs are the #1 killer in the United States today? That's because people, like you and me, don't clean up their kitchen perfectly, and they die because of food poisoning. That's why you make sure everything is clean. And don't be afraid to wash your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. Believe me, it's not like wiping your ass and taking a shit. It's not like that. There are some remaining things left in the bowl, and I know the dishwasher won't get that out. The dishwasher isn't superhuman. The dishwasher's a machine. We are a machine as well. We are the human machine. So, if you want to check me out, I'm actually taking a sponge. Keep in mind, this is not the same sponge I used to wash the tables with, because that would make it even more messy. What I'm doing is I'm just getting all the major components of dirtiness off. Look at all that brown sludge. That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. Hell, it's not avoidable, but it sure is steering away a bowl. Oh man, mistakes like that do happen to a lot of important and good people like me. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean it up. It doesn't take that much time. Don't let it sit. What I'll do is I'll make sure this is clean, like this, and make sure everything is spotless. And make sure it's dry enough so it can pick up all that mess. So you slowly just don't move it away the other way, and then you'll just be making another mess. All you have to do is just move it in toward the sink. Ring, and there it is go. It went from here to here so quick. Now, many people don't like cleaning up after they make something to eat, but it's essential. Everybody cleans up. It's kind of like cleaning up after a war. You have to move all the dead bodies out and all that stuff. Many people don't like that, to do that, but it's essential. Because you don't want dead bodies all over the place. I wouldn't. If I had a dead body in my kitchen, I'd just cry. Now that I'm basically just getting rid of all the nasty rings left from the chocolate, we still have another battlefield to clear. Let's just walk over to the other side and we'll check that out. There's chocolate near my stove. If there's one thing that's worse than having a dirty kitchen, is chocolate on my stove. You might as well just put litter on an altar. Or swear in church. Or masturbate. You go to hell for all those. Now that my hand's clean, we can continue on to the rest of the cleaning process in the kitchen. Now many people look at this and say, hey, it's clean. It's not. Come here. Now, this is my kitchen and I purposely did this for you guys. So I'll show you what I did. This is from bread from before my parents left. I haven't cleaned it up yet. Someone cut bread on here and made a mess. Obviously that wasn't me, because I didn't have anything with bread to eat today, or yesterday, or the day before. So it must have been my brother. This mess right here was made the first day that I was here. I yet to not clean it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up now. After you start cooking after a good cleanup job, I mean, after you clean up your cooking job, you want to just check your kitchen over again to see if you've overlooked anything from before. Maybe from when you were making brownies last week, you forgot to pick some other stuff up. Or maybe you were making that banana split and left the pineapple there. You know, stuff like that happens, and it happens to the best of us. It even happens to me. Now that the kitchen is moderately clean enough, the brownies only have another 15 minutes to go, so I'll see you then. Well, with about 10 minutes to go, actually 11, I'm going to check the brownies by sticking this in. Make sure the brownies are okay. Because for all you know, you could stop it right now. But not yet. Oh, if you could smell these now. So with another 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go, I'll see you then. With another 5.5 minutes to go, I'm going to check them one more time before the actual time limit's up. Good. Yep. They're getting up there. We might need to extend the time a little bit though. Probably for another 2 or 3 more minutes after that, just to make sure we have full brownie maximum power. Okay. Well, we seem to have a minute left. I'm excited. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get our brownies. We'll get the tray we're going to put our brownies on. Which will be this thing. I'm going to set the hot pan on this. That way we'll have nice brownies. So really quick, while time's ticking down to 45 seconds, I'm going to test them one more time. They look ready to me. Shit. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. There's 26 seconds left now. As soon as they're ready, you can see my dog's ready. I'm just going to prepare to get them out. So, I'm going to go get my hot mitts. 2, 1. Okay, now that we're all set, let's get these brownies out and see what we get. Just like homemade, only better. Well, now that we got the brownies all set, let's get a plate and send them out for my parents when they walk in the door, which they should be here any minute now. Don't put those away yet, because you're not ready to grab that hot oven loaf yet. So, oh, it's hot in here. With one hand, I'm going to hold the pot. Oh, no. This thing. And I'm going to cut. They look ready and to go. So I'll grab and get my brownie remover, which is essential for brownies. And as you can see, they do not stick to the pot, which is what we want. It to be like. Hey, there are brownies. Well, that was our show today. But thanks for joining us on this wonderful day. Here you go. Well, thanks for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you in here. As usual, you're always welcome in my kitchen. You always will be, and always have been. So anytime you're in the mood for some brownies, some scrumpets, or some pastries, don't hesitate to put on channel 69, and I'll have you in my kitchen. Now, as you can see, I hesitate without any time. I put everything away. If it's clean, I leave it clean, and I put it back where it belongs. Now, always remember, cleaning up is essential. It's just as important as cooking. Yes. Till next week, I'm Andy Smith. Thanks a lot.